Hi, hope you had a great day. You're watching JUG Entertainment, and for this video, I'm going over all the new info on Avatar 2. This is because we got a bunch of new info last week on CinemaCon. We got a lot of info, so I'm going over that new info. And yeah, I really hope this was informative. I'm going over the trailer release date, the release date for the movie itself, the new title, titles for all the movies, Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4, Avatar 5, along with the release dates, and the first official images that we have of the movie. So yeah, it's going to be a really, really interesting video, especially if you're really into Avatar 2 and you really have that much hype level for it and you don't really know a lot about it. I think you're going to get a lot of from it from this video. So yeah, let's get started. And Avatar 2 will now be called Avatar the Way of the Water. That's a pretty cool name. I think it kind of reminds me of like This Is the Way from The Mandalorian, The Way of the Water. You know, it's like kind of cool, kind of interesting. I really like that. Obviously, kind of dive more into Pandora. It sounds like it's gonna dive a lot more into the Pandora and everything. Which I think is pretty awesome. I think I really want to see the exploration of that world. So we'll see how that works. Here's the official logo of the movie, as you can see right here. At least the first logo. We'll see if we get more logos. But it serves its purpose. It's pretty simple, but it serves its purpose, I guess. Not my favorite thing, but like I said, it serves its purpose. Water and blue letters. Simple enough, but it serves its purpose. And this was shown last week at CinemaCon, where it showed an Avatar 2 trailer exclusively to the people that were there, to the attendees, and they were handed 3D glasses to see the footage, which means that this movie is going to have some special features for 3D, which is super, super awesome. Now, why do I say super awesome? Well, Avatar 1, when it first came out back in 2009, was whenever 3D was barely starting to make like a big splash. And Avatar 1 was revolutionary to that because it was like meant to be seen in 3D. It was like a huge event to go see a movie in 3D. And that's part of the reason why it did so well in the box office, because it was like this new technological advancement, you know what I mean? And many people were like, oh my god, it's 3D, oh my god. And now Avatar 2 seems to be trying to do the same thing. They're going to try to bring back 3D by doing some really, really cool, interesting stuff with it. We know that they have like massive new technology to make this movie. We know that from James Cameron and everything. So I think it's going to be super, super cool to see the 3D. I think that's going to be super, super awesome. We'll see how it actually looks. But according to attendees, it was super awesome to see the movie to see the trailer with the goggles. Apparently, it was like super, super, super cool. So yeah, remember to watch this movie in 3D because it seems like that's going to be awesome. Now, this Avatar 2 trailer, like I said, was only exclusive to the attendees, which sucks for us. I was like, oh, I want to see the first look at Avatar 2, but it was only for CinemaCon. However, this first look will be shown this weekend in front of Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness exclusively. So if you go see the movie in theaters, the trailer is going to be right in front of it. It probably will get leaked like as soon as it hits theaters, and people are going to like be recording on their phones and everything, but if you want to see in good quality, go see Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, which you're probably going to see anyways, and you're going to get a first look at it there, which is going to be super, super awesome. Apparently, I think it's like 4 minutes, so that's a pretty good chunk of a look. So yeah, you're definitely going to love that, and I'm definitely very excited to see that. So yeah, we'll see what people think about it. I think it's going to be super, super awesome. So if you get to see Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness in 3D, you get to see the first look in 3D, which I think is super awesome. So that's a nice perk to have. And then the trailer will release online the next week after Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. So in 2 weeks from now, the trailer will release. We don't know what day it is. We don't know if it's gonna be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It can be any day, but it will release for online for anybody that hasn't seen it yet. So if you don't have a chance to see Multiverse of Madness yet, whether this weekend, whether the theater is packed or you're just not interested, then you can just see the trailer next week. Which I think is gonna be super cool. I think it's a super cool thing for them to do. Pretty nice strategy, if you ask me. Now, the goal with this movie, as said by James Cameron himself, is making sure audiences have an experience they can't get anywhere else. And how does he ensure this? Well, by making new revolutionary technology investments on filmmaking, kind of like how The Mandalorian revolutionized filmmaking with stagecraft. That's pretty cool. Well, James Cameron's going to do something similar with 3D. 3D. He's going to bring back 3D. He's interested to do something similar with it. And also, he filmed the movie mostly underwater. Like, you can tell this by filming the movie mostly underwater, which is why it took so long to make this movie. He filmed this movie mostly underwater, which is revolutionary. Almost no movies film underwater, except for like a couple of small ones for very small scenes. Even Aquaman barely film underwater because it's really hard to film underwater. And James Cameron did that. So apparently we're gonna have like some really cool technology to see underwater stuff, which I think is gonna be super interesting. Let's see how that works. I'm really excited to see some underwater cool things, maybe a fight scene. I don't know what we can see in there, but I'm really excited to see what James Cameron does with the underwater scenes. I think it's gonna be super, super awesome. He also said that he had crazy budgets for this film because the first one did so much money. It's the #1 biggest movie of the world, so obviously it made so much money of all time. You know what I mean? So it makes sense that they gave him so much money for the sequels. So he said none of this would have been possible without that movie making so much money, and because of that, he got to try everything he wanted to, experiment with technology, do this, do that, do that. So really, we're gonna have like something revolutionary because there was the budget for it. You know what I mean? So I'm very excited to see that. Now, we got a release of the first 6 official images, giving us a first look at the movie. And starting with this one, but I'm going to show you all the images. Starting with this one, we have this one where it's the main character. You can see he's grown up now, and he's like, I don't know if he's writing something or if he's just like standing on a log or something. But I like how the one hits his hair. It looks pretty cool. Then the next image is going to be this one right here. And it seems like they're going to hunt something. They're going to have some food, some animals. I don't know what they're going to hunt, but that looks really awesome. I think that looks like really kind of majestic, kind of tribal, you know what I mean? And I really like it. And as you can see, it's already like starting to hit the water. so the water's gonna be huge to this movie. So we'll see how that works. Remember, the title is called The Way of the Water, and that goes with this image next right here, which is like this like whale-like creature that they're trying to hunt. I think because it has like ropes around its little fin or whatever. Or it's huge fin actually. So it looks like they're trying to hunt this whale kind of creature underwater. As you can see, the way of the water underwater, a lot of filming underwater. So you can start to see how the water works. And now I don't really know what the creature is. I know they described it in the trailer that they released for CinemaCon that there was whale-like creatures. So it seems like it might be that one. Maybe, perhaps, but that's gonna be pretty interesting to see, find out what it is. Then we have this one right here, where it seems like these two characters are getting into a fight, probably a couple. I don't really know if they are getting into a fight, and we really can't tell the guy's face. We can just see his shoulder, but it looks like they're getting into a fight, or at least like they're worried that they're worried for something. So it's kind of interesting to see what the context of that thing is going to be. I don't really know if these images are come from the trailer or not. It seems like they probably come from the trailer, so we'll see. And then the next image is going to be this one right here, where this one looks really majestic, where it's like the whole tribe, and it's like they have fire on them and they're on the water. They seem like they're about to fight something, like they're having like a funeral or something, because they're all together with fire. I'm not really sure what's going on, but it looks really awesome. Like I really think it looks majestic, like really majestic, and I honestly think that looks like a really cool shot. So that's an amazing cinematography shot from right there. So yeah, that's really cool. And the last shot that we get is this one right here of this new character, if I'm right, who's seems like he's about to fight something. He seems mad. He seems super mad. And yeah, that's pretty much it. He looks like he's doing the Spider-Man stance for a little bit. He's like like Spider-Man kind of. But yeah, and that's pretty much it for the image. So yeah, these are the first official look images at the movie, exclusive official looks, and that's right before we get the trailer. Especially this weekend, we're gonna see Multiverse Madness. We're gonna get to see that trailer early, like I said, and the movie will release on December 16th. So we're almost there, especially for those people that have been waiting for it for years. 2019 was the original. 2009, so that's like what 13 years, which is crazy. So you're almost there. You survived all these years for that sequel. You can maybe throw out a little bit more months, and you'll get a sequel. You know what I mean? At the end of this year. So that's really awesome. You get a really nice Christmas present type of thing. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. Then we also got titles and release dates for episode 3, 4, and 5 this past CinemaCon. So let's start giving you that info as well. We're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves, but let's start getting into that info as well. So episode 3 will be called The Seed Bearer, and it will be releasing on December 20th of 2024, which is like in 2 years. So it's going to be 2 years from this movie, and this movie filmed back to back with Avatar 2. So there's pretty much like all film, and it also filmed a little bit with After 4, so they filmed a lot of it during this time. So yeah, that's really cool. They filmed a little bit of After 4 because they have kid scenes, and obviously the kids are gonna grow, so they had to film those scenes. But besides that, they're all done filming After 2 and 3, so that's really cool. That's really cool. That means they're just editing everything, and the movie will release in 2 years from now. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets pushed up, perhaps. If there's not a lot of CGI to be done, I could see it being pushed up, especially since December of 2023 is supposed to be a Star Wars movie, and they don't seem to be making any Star Wars movie at this time, so I wouldn't be surprised if Avatar 3 moved up a year. So we'll see, but I could see that happening. Then Avatar 4 will be called The Token Rider, I think that's how you say it, and they will be releasing on December 18 of 2026. So 2 years after the third one, so 4 years from now. It's Avatar 4. So as you can see, the pattern is every 2 years a new Avatar movie releases. I don't have no idea what this movie is about, but it seems cool. The title seems cool. The Token Rider. Sounds cool. I don't really know what that is, but it sounds cool. And then Avatar 5 will be called The Quest for Awa, which I don't also know. I think that's the name, The Quest for Awa, but I can't really make sure. And this one we were releasing on December 22nd of 2018. 2028. That's my bad. So that's also 2 years from Avatar 4, and that's almost 6 years from now. So that's pretty interesting. So yeah, 5 movies are scheduled. If you want to just take a quick look at all the releases real quick, here it is, along with the names and the titles. Pretty cool, you asked me. So yeah, that's a pretty cool list. And so yeah, that's all the info we have in the Avatar franchise. Probably should be called Pandora, because it seems like we're gonna explore Pandora a lot more. But overall, that's all the info that we have in the Avatar franchise, including release dates, trailer release date for the movie, first look images, kind of like a little bit behind the scenes stuff and everything. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, then just make sure to like, especially if you found it informative, and just make sure to like. It really helps out my video, so please leave a like. As well as don't forget to subscribe to my channel for a lot more info on a bunch of different projects, movies, and TV shows, as well as just coverage on them, like spoiler reviews, top characters ranked, and a bunch of other stuff, theories, all type of stuff over movies and TV shows. Especially if you want Marvel or DC content, you can definitely get that in my channel, so subscribe for that. And lastly, make sure to comment down below on what are your own thoughts on this. Are you excited for Avatar 2? Are you excited to see it? Are you excited to see it this weekend? Are you going to see it this weekend with Multiverse and Madness? And any theories that you have about this movie? I don't know. I don't really know what to ask about this movie. But what gets you excited about this movie? Are you one of those people that really love the Avatar 1? Are you one of those people that isn't really that excited for this movie? I'm really curious to find that down in the comments. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And this is JJ Entertainment out.